It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks going up against the Lakers in Los Angeles. And for Los Angeles, playing above 500 in the last few weeks, not bad. They'd like to do better. We'll see if they can add a win tonight. Hold on to your seats, folks. Should be a wild ride. Whoa! Two athletic clubs facing off. Kenny, how do you expect this one to go down?
Ooh, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, lots of highlight reels, and great showmanship.
Should be exciting for the players and the fans. The team that takes care of the basketball will have the edge.
Woo! Okay, time for tip-off. We send it over to...
What are you riding, a horse, Ernie?
Woo! Kevin Harlan.
It's not a roller coaster, is it?
On the road, looking for a win against their Western Conference rival, the Dallas Mavericks are ready for this thing to get started. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. Looking for a different outcome this time around, the Dallas Mavericks took the loss in their last matchup in this season series against the Lakers.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Well, how often do we hear it, Greg? I mean, you got to take care of the basketball. I mean, they got to be much more disciplined tonight.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Well, guys, Kristaps Porzingis has drawn comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, and it sounds like Dirk is a fan. He says of Porzingis, he's long, athletic, tough. He has touch. He can put it on the floor. He is for real. Kevin?
And Porzingis, DA, a good 3 inches taller than Dirk. He's a very unique talent for sure. Chris, you played for 5 different teams, a couple of them multiple times. How long do you think it takes to feel comfortable in a new situation for a player?
I tell you, Kevin, that's such a hard tightrope to play. I remember going to different teams, and you have to understand the culture of the team. You have to understand who their best players are already. You have to understand the style of play, and building trust takes time from both sides.
Boys,
so
nice and high.
Usually you'll come into a situation and you want to make sure that you're showing that you're a great teammate. And so usually in that area, teammates are saying, wait a minute, we brought you over here. We want you to be that guy that we traded for, the guy we just signed or recruited. We were a fan of you. Do the things that you do great. We'll catch up with you. So a lot of it starts with mutual respect, and that means mutual deferment. And then after a while, you're both deferring. You're like, some games. Okay, you be you, I'll be us. We'll all do it together. And kind of once you get over that kind of fine dance in the beginning, that icebreaker, usually that's when things start rolling.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the floor for Dallas, Doncic out there with Hardaway. And there's Porzingis. And there's Jackson. And it's Nowitzki in at the 5, roaming the paint. Stolen by McGee. LeBron left side. Jackson looking around. Hardaway against Ingram. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Kicks to Jackson. Outside, Porzingis, 4 on the clock. That shot wide open. Porzingis has got the first points up on the board here for the Mavs. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Well, listen, they own the boards at both ends of the floor in that game, and that's what won it for them. Those extra possessions were invaluable.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
Over in the quarter, Porzingis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Now, here's Ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. The feed to McGee. Kicks it out to LeBron. Lets it go from the wing. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
Here's Porzingis. LeBron grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Stolen by Jackson. Ingram against Hardaway. LeBron with the block.
You got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the pass to Kuzma. Passes it to McGee. Back to Kuzma. LeBron against Jackson, and the shot is good. LeBron's got his first 2 points.
He loves sticking it to the D like that. That's a LeBron special. Knock it down right in your face.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Doncic kicks to Porzingis. A floater. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Ball with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Kuzma. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Doncic. Putting up about 14 points a night, 7 assists and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet moves.
This Laker team led by LeBron didn't need a lot of time to adjust to one another. Greg, a great start to the season for them.
You would think with all the youth and the vets, they would need some time to gel. Team has got off to a hot start, though, and their focus has been terrific. Not a surprise LeBron has everyone falling in line.
And here's Doncic after Brandon Ingram getting his shot to go from deep. Left side, Porzingis. That one good for 2. Porzingis has got 8 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Ingram against Hardaway. Pass to LeBron. Here's Kuzma. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And what a draft day steal for the Lakers, who were able to get Kyle Kuzma, who had been drafted 27th overall.
Yeah, Kuzma came into the league far more polished than anyone expected, and you have to credit the young man's hard work and how he was able to make such a big splash that rookie year. And with how hard he works, Kuzma is going to be an impactful player in this league for a long time.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And there were a lot of hidden gems, Chris, in that 2017 draft, and Kyle Kuzma is right at the top of the list.
Well, Kuzma was taken with the 27th overall pick, but he looked like a top 5 pick if you ask me. He probably was just for being a 3-year player at Utah, but that time in college allowed him to hone his skill set. I mean, he came into the league with a wide variety of very polished moves.
Hardaway, no good. So for Dallas, their last game a loss to the Rockets in Houston. Here's Ingram. Kuzma passes to Ingram. Off target from 3-point range. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Doncic, who's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. He also did a great job at creating for his teammates. So many assists tonight.
You know what, Greg? There may not be a more likable superstar in the NBA than Dirk Nowitzki. I mean, everyone loves Nowitzki.
And a large part of that is just Dirk plays the game with a smile on his face, it seems, at all times. His play style is one that is hard to root against, having so much skill in the body of a 7-footer. And it's one thing to be respected by everybody. It's another to be loved by everyone in that regard. And Dirk's, he's one of a kind.
And the first one drops. And so Nowitzki nails both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And that one, good.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Mavericks trail by 3. And here is Doncic. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Outside Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Ball with the bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Doncic kicks to Porzingis. Inside. Here's Hardaway. Lays it up and banks it in. Hardaway has got his first 2 points.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
The pass to Kuzma. Down low. Here's Ingram. And he uses the glass on the layup. Ingram's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Not settling. Ingram uses his size and athleticism getting to the paint.
Last game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Rockets.
And they couldn't get stops when they needed to. The opposition just too comfortable shooting the basketball.
And that's what can happen on the road. You have to be aggressive and try to disrupt them out of their normal routine.
Now here's Porzingis. 8 points for him. Not enough on that one as it misses.
He gets some extra attention from the D on that trip when he throws a shot off.
Here's Hardaway. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
He hasn't been very precise at all this quarter.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
Mavericks trail by 7. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Oh, yeah, look, now, you can see how Ingram has developed in his short time in the NBA. Gotten a little bit stronger, attacking the basket. He's the former #2 pick, and he's getting steam with confidence. And maybe one day he can be an elite scorer. He's starting to develop a little bit of a killer instinct when he has the ball.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler, who's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Ball. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Powell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Lee comes in for Jackson. Trey Burks checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Barea subbed in for Doncic. And with Ingram, he now wants the ball and wants to attack defenders each time down the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that doesn't just mean he's doing it with scoring. He's become a great drive and kick playmaker as well. Now, for me, the next step for him is to emerge as a vocal leader, something that the LA office is hoping he can become.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
James, the pass to Hart. Lets it go with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Hart's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Now Barea. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
Here's LeBron. The Mavericks making the shot.
Oh, come on. You can't allow James to get position down low. Once he does, he's looking to dunk.
Mavericks trail by 9. Tipped away. Hart kicks to LeBron. Oh, Rondo in position. Here's Burke. Good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist. Burke's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lakers leading by 6. Now, here's Stevenson. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Lee goes in. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Rondo kicks to LeBron. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here's Stevenson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Reverses. Hart, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by the Lakers. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dallas. Perea kicks to Burke. Just 5 to shoot. Passes to Kleber. Another 3 for Dallas.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Stevenson. And Courtney Lee gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Stevenson finds Rondo. And Stevenson, the bucket on the assist by Rondo.
Yeah, and Rondo just working the ball around there. He loves finding his teammates when they're open in the sweet spots.
Stolen. Here's LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
For Dallas, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And he can't get the first one. So he can't get either to fall.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. 26 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Now here's Burke, guarded closer. Shot clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. Good as the jump shot falls. Burke's got his second bucket tonight.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Now in the later stages of his career, Dirk Nowitzki talked about how special he feels marching his way up the all-time scoring leaderboard.
Makes you reflect, you know, milestones always make you reflect on everything. I've been, yeah, really blessed.
And it's clear, GA, that Dirk still enjoys playing the game and draining buckets in a variety of ways.
You can't deny his legacy. Arguably the best 7-foot shooter in the history of our game, which is why he's so high up on that leaderboard.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can count.
On the court for Dallas here in the second, they've got Dwight Powell. Trey Burke is out there with J.J. Barea. Then it's Lee, and it's Kleba in at the 4 slot.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Now here's Rondo, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Barea with a wide-open look. Misses the J after tricking the D with the nifty pass fake. And with Walton, you hear players talk about the leeway that he allows them.
And that extra bit of trust Walton gives goes a long way. It's why so many rookies have been able to flourish under him. Young players develop, and you let them learn on the fly, and Walton has done a good job of creating that environment.
Here's Burke after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. Burke, the feed to Powell. And Chandler sends it back.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots.
A player with this length and his touch from three-point range, I mean, that's just a great asset to have.
And here's Rondo after the Mavericks pick up 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Barea with it. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. The Mavericks also with a sub. Doncic is checked in for Burke. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. That's tipped. Fires, high post, and good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Yeah, you know, almost any player left that wide open is going to bury that shot. This is the league. That's poor defensively.
Chandler outside. Rondo passes to Kuzma. Fast break, here they come. Rondo against Barea. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Chandler. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. And Dallas with a change here too. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Barea. Stolen by Bullock. And it's the Lakers on the break. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, of course, there's no shortage of storylines in Los Angeles. Now, last season, some people thought that Lakers coach Luke Walton had lost his players, and the front office seemed slow to come to his defense. Now, Walton was a high-profile hire from Golden State in 2016, and you wonder if the Lakers will remain committed to their young coach if they can't start winning more regularly. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. That's good from Ball. Chris, your team's battled Kobe Bryant many times. Name some of the players today who you think can compare mentally to the Kobe Bryants and the Michael Jordans, guys you play.
Oh, wow. Well, Kobe says he's seen it in Kyrie Irving and the Greek Freak and a few others. I've seen it in Westbrook and how hard he plays, and KD. And don't think Steph Curry's just this little nice, helpless guy out there on the court to shoot threes and turn around. He's one of those guys, too, that just wants to put that dagger into your heart with a deep three late in the game. So definitely Westbrook, KD, Curry, those guys coming off.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. Kleba kicks to Doncic. 5 on the clock. Nowitzki outside. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 4. Here's Bullock. It's Ingram on the wing. Back to Bullock. Stolen by Jackson. Hardaway with a wide open look. Dallas no good that time either.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Mavericks trail by 6. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Nowitzki wide open. He fires. No good on the 3.
Well, that's the shot they're looking for. A clean three-pointer. Just can't get it to go.
Nowitzki with the steal, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Ingram against Hardaway. Ingram passes to Kuzma. Back to Ingram. From deep. Great D that time from Hardaway. Deflects the pass. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Here's Ingram after Luka Doncic's bucket. Ingram passes to Kuzma. Over Hardaway. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
There's no lack of aggression on his part. When he's got the chance to score, he'll take it. Well, Justin Jackson, he grew up in Tomball, Texas. You think about that. That's the same town as Jimmy Butler. They must grow toughness. Look, he went on to start North Carolina, 2017 NCAA title. And then he went on to be the 15th pick in that year's draft.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good. Kuzma. And Jackson, the ACC Player of the Year. And Chris, he was first-team All-America.
Oh, yeah. He just needs a little more time in this league, a little more experience. He's improved a lot, Kevin, especially from beyond the arc. Now, look, he set the Tar Heels single-season record in 3 points made.
Here's Ball. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Ingram left side. He kicks to McGee. Here's Kuzma. And too long on the shot.
And as he squares up for mid-range, the defender right in his face.
Well, he did a great job of staying patient, letting the man make his move, and getting right up on the jump shot.
Porzingis is checked in for Dirk Nowitzki. Mavericks trail by 5. Here's Hardaway. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Porzingis has got 17 now. And here is Ball. Pass to Bullock. Back to Ball. Shoots over Doncic. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
This is his first free throw of the game.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Last season, they were trying to speed up the game, C-Web. Teams were given fewer timeouts. Do you think they achieved that goal?
Well, yeah, the new rules, 18 to 14 total timeouts. No more 20-second timeouts. All quarters have 2 mandatories. I think it does help speed up. And these are the greatest coaches in the world. They can adjust. They just need to know what the rules are. And I love the fast pace, the fast pitch count. Let's make sure that we keep the game in a way that fans love it, and we're not leaving any time out there on the floor. I think the coaches have made a great adjustment to it. And look, play on the East Coast is always going to be a little bit slower, a little bit more methodical than the West. But I tell you what, it seems like it's speeded up the game on both sides, and that's something great for us fans.
Well said. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway for 3.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
He's trying to help him add to this lead, but he just can't find his touch.
Oh no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Kristaps Porzingis, standing 7'3". He's played power forward early in his NBA career, but with that height, his future, it could be at the center position.
And Ball slams it in.
A point guard who can dunk it. Ball is a rarity in more ways than one.
Mavericks trail by 3. Now Doncic. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Porzingis against Kuzma. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And with Porzingis having the ACL tear, Greg, maybe losing some of his lateral quickness, perhaps accelerating his move to the 5.
I mean, part of his rehab was hitting the weights and just adding strength. I think, if anything, his offensive skill set, though, even more impactful at the 5.
Jackson kicks to Kleba. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. With the shot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Ball. No good off the front iron. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
He gets that one.
But if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Out to Kuzma. Stevenson passes to Kuzma. Over Porzingis. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. Defensively, this is what you know. He's coming off a hot game and looking to keep it rolling.
Yeah, but here's the problem. They play team ball. So if you pay him too much attention, that just leaves other guys open, and it's too difficult of an adjustment to make.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Burke, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Ball kicks to Ingram. Back to Ball. It doesn't go for him. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Here's Dallas. They're on a 12-4 run. Now here's Burke. He's covered by Ingram. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. And that one drops. That's now 8 points for Lonzo Ball.
He has the size to be a factor inside. Ball doesn't shy away from testing his look from there.
Outside Jackson. Knocks it loose. Ingram with the steal. For the finish. And slam dunk by Ingram.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Now here's Burke. He's covered closely. Here's Doncic. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Now here's Ball. He's got 8. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
The Lakers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Lee comes in for Justin Jackson. And Barea subbed in for Doncic. That's good from Ball.
And it wasn't the quickest start for Lonzo Ball in his rookie year. You know, he had a lot of hype to live up to, but he showed he can be a player to build around. He plays as the high-octane engine for his team.
Now here's Barea. Now here's Porzingis. Sweet little floater. Porzingis has got it all tied up now for Dallas.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them fits out there.
And over the summer, Ball stated that he wanted to add more strength to his game.
Yeah, and Ball said he saw the jump Ingram had between his rookie and sophomore year and was encouraged by that. He wanted to match that type of level of improvement, and I guess that means match that type of level of work off the floor. There's a lot to like about Lonzo's future in the league.
Here's Burke following the basket by Lonzo Ball. Lee outside. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The Mavericks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. Both good from the line that time.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
Now here is McGee. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Barea kicks to Porzingis. And he gets the bucket. Porzingis has got 29.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Ball with it. Ron right side. Over Porzingis. No good on the last second attempt there.
And Porzingis demonstrating there why he's an effective two-way player, positioning himself well there to just bother the shooter.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's Dallas up 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, what adjustments did they make to slow you guys down in the second quarter?
I mean, it's a good team. It's a really good team, and they executed in the second quarter, made shots, and got to a rhythm. So
we'll see who wins the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. There was no stopping Kristaps Porzingis in the first half. He had 29 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They were undisciplined, turning it over way too much. Poor ball handling, lazy passing. These guys have had to be counting their lucky stars that this game has not gotten away from them.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, and a few times he's done a good job of initiating contact, yet getting the foul called on the defender.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Mavericks leading. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. All out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. And that's the group for Luke Walton as we begin the second half. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Doncic dishes to Jackson. Outside, Porzingis. Shot clock at 5. Porzingis is doubled. Shoots over Kuzma. But they recover it. Nowitzki for 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass the ball. James outside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Love watching James show off his muscle. No one getting in his way. The D can't stop him.
Well, LeBron making one of the biggest splashes over the summer, signing with the Lakers. And Greg, it happened pretty fast.
And the Lakers front office had been recruiting LeBron hard. LeBron talked with Kobe about his time with the organization and what to expect before making his decision. Kobe's words seem to be a big factor for LeBron. Once again, the Mamba doing everything he can to help the Lakers.
The agility, the instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends of the floor.
And so here is Dallas. They trail by 1. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Nowitzki outside. The 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. Nowitzki's got 5 now. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 13. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
He's just such a skillful penetrator. When Ball is attacking the lane like this, it forces the defense to act.
Well, there's a ton to talk about Lonzo Ball, but if you focus just on what he brings to an offense, there's a lot to like.
Yeah, I mean, he just sees so much on the floor. I mean, he sees all the cuts and angles, both offensively and defensively. And we know his shot will be a work in progress, but it shows some improvement in consistency the second half of last year. And for all the circus that can surround Ball off the court, you forget that he is already an elite playmaker in the NBA.
His quiet, easygoing nature, that's what Ball brings. That's what makes him so likable. He's someone his team loves to play for, and they generally respect.
Good on the second free throw. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Doncic passes to Nowitzki to the inside. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Looking now at the numbers for Jackson. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And clearly, he's having a tough stretch here. But it's all about how you respond to the adversity. That'll be key.
Yeah, but we'll see if he has the mental toughness to turn it around. If not, they've got a few other guys ready to step up and start stealing some of those minutes.
The first free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Ball kicks to LeBron. Trying to find Ball. He gets it to him. Count it. Ball's got 16.
Progressing on the offensive end on the floor is crucial. Ball continues to have games like this.
Stolen by Ball. Fast break. The Lakers. Ball's running. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. The Mavericks trailing. Here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Here's the floater. He lays it in. He's got 10, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 16. He dishes it to LeBron. Up top, Kuzma. 6 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there. And the Lakers lead by 1.
They've been very sharp to start the half. A perfect 4 for 4 from the field.
Dallas has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Kuzma had a tough upbringing in Flint, Michigan. He said they had the recession, lead in the water. It was like an urban war zone. We probably moved 14 times before I was 16. Basketball was my key. And his drive to succeed in the NBA was born of a desire to escape that environment. Kevin?
A tremendous work ethic, David. Thank you. And some changes here for the Lakers. Tyson Chandler is checked in for JaVale McGee. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Now here's Rondo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Now the pass to Kuzma. This one for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Rondo. Jackson kicks to Nowitzki. To the paint. Here's Hardaway. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. And here's Rondo. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. James outside. Just 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Jackson has the open look. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Outside Rondo. Over to the wing. Here's Hart. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Hardaway, no good.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic passes to Nowitzki. The rebound by the Lakers.
Yeah, that's just poor decision making. He's got to be better in those situations.
I'd love to hear his explanation to coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Now here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That'll put Rajon Rondo on the line. Dirk Nowitzki picks up that. For Los Angeles, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Lee's subbed in for Justin Jackson. That's good from Rondo.
And when engaged, Rondo is special. A triple-double threat who does a little bit of everything for his squad.
Lee kicks to Doncic. He feeds it to Nowitzki. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Some tough D in the paint. Getting between him and the bucket and stopping the easy deuce.
Now Rondo. Lobbed up there for Chandler. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And you can sense that Rondo taking some pride in shredding the D with his passing. Has exceptional vision.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Doncic. Kicks it to Nowitzki. From the top of the key, he buries it. Nowitzki's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, the feed was perfect. The timing, the placement, everything was right on the money.
Here's Hart. He's got 9. Chandler. He can't get that one. Some solid D from Nowitzki. Fires from the wing. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. 6 points for Luka Doncic. Here's Kuzma. The shot misses, and it's Dallas the other way. Hardaway passes to Doncic, and the basket is good. Lee's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Outside Rondo. Passes it to Hart. And he gets it to go. Hart's got 11 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hardaway kicks to Doncic. That one wide left.
I'm sure he'd say to himself, no excuse for missing that shot, even when it's such a clean look.
Kuzma, that's good.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Hardaway passes to Kleber. Now here's Doncic. He has 6. Nowitzki for 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in this game. LeBron trying to free himself up. Hart, that's good. 13 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Mavericks call time here.
We'll look at this. And Josh Hart, he's a guy that played his way into the rotation. He was the 30th pick taken overall in 2017 and ended up with a lot of minutes as a rookie.
And Stevenson's checked in for the Lakers. And then for Dallas, Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleber. Burke comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Barea subbed in for Doncic. Powell, that's good. And Chris, with Hart, you could see the improvement in his play each time he came out onto the floor.
Oh, yeah, he's very good from 3, and he's nice on D. He said himself that he doesn't want to be just a 3-point guy or a defensive guy. He wants to have all the skills. It won't be the case if he continues to improve as he has.
And Rondo is a problem in that pick and roll, picking the defense apart with his passing.
Mavericks trail by 3. Barea with it. Down low, Nowitzki draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
He's been a different player since halftime, coming on strong now.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Justin Jackson, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
One shot.
And that one falls for Nowitzki. LA's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Stevenson against Jackson. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Hart. Off target from outside. Mavericks shooting 59% up to this point. They're working for great shots, and they're hitting them. And the dunk by Powell.
You have to love the versatility of Lee's game. Not only a superb scorer, but a skilled passer as well.
Rondo finds Stevenson. Inside. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist from Stevenson. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Dallas with it. Bounce pass Barea. Back to Lee. 6 to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Stevenson. Here's Hart. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. The Mavericks trail it. It's stolen by Rondo. Oh, and here we go with Rondo. Nobody back. On up the court.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Well, yeah, guys. I mean, in a close game like this, that can really get a team rolling.
Barea. Kuzma pulls it in.
That type of defense doesn't always get it done, but it does a job that time.
Hart kicks to Stevenson. Back to Hart. Pass to Rondo. Lock at 6. They get the rebound to the paint. Here's Chandler. Can't connect from 13 feet out. Mavericks trail by 4. Jackson dishes to Nowitzki. Count that one. Nowitzki's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Jackson against Stevenson. And the dunk by Chandler.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 50 seconds left in the third. Nowitzki against Chandler. Nowitzki, the pass to Jackson. Nowitzki kicks to Jackson. Off target with his 3. Lakers leading by 4. The pass to Hart. That ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Stevenson's got his 5th assist in this one. Dallas has gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. And here's Barea. Pass to Powell. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Poked loose. One-on-one fast break. Here's Stevenson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First trip to the line for him here.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
That free throw good from Lance Stevenson. Dallas making a switch here. And Stevenson drops them both. And so it's Los Angeles holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back right after this. Let's listen now to head coach Luke Walton review the game plan with his team.
Hey, that's beautiful basketball out there. That's fun, right? Even with the lead, we keep passing, we keep moving, we make the extra pass. That's fun. It's fun to watch, I know that much.
Well, Greg, it looks like his guys are having a blast out there, too.
Yeah, I mean, everything seems to be coming together at this point. They have the momentum thanks to how efficient they've been on offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the floor for Dallas starting the 4th quarter here. We've got Lee. Dwight Powell is out there with Porzingis. Then there's J.J. Barea, and it's Jackson in its small forward. Free throw good. Bullock. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Hart. So he gets them both. Mavericks trail by 10. Now Barea. High arcing shot. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Fires at the elbow. And Stevenson with the basket on the assist by Ball. Ball's got 4 assists now tonight. Stolen by McGee. Ingram kicks to Ball. Over Barea. Again, Los Angeles.
A step in the right direction. It's huge whenever Ball finds a way to capitalize from the mid-range.
Barea looking for an opening. It's Lee, top of the key. Ingram against Barea. Jackson in the corner. Clock at 6. Here's Powell. Good D by Stevenson. Lakers leading by 14 to the left side wing. Here's Ball. No good from outside. For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the 4th quarter. Left side Jackson. And the dunk by Powell.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on it.
Here's Stevenson following the score by Dallas. To the paint, Bullock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
And the first one at the line is good. The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. And so Bullock nails both of them. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Barea against Ball. There's Lee with the 3. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Ingram passes to James. Throws it up high.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 16. Pass to Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Hardaway's checked in for Lee, and Doncic is subbed in for J.J. Barea. He doesn't get the second one. Lakers leading by 15. Here's Ball. He kicks it to Ingram. Back to Ball. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hardaway finds Jackson. Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that's the third of 4 straight played at home. Floats it up for James. Doesn't go that time.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
Well, a good attempt to try to finish that alley-oop steal, though. Still should have went for something better than that, though.
LA's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Bullock kicks to Ingram. LeBron right side. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And the mental fortitude of James, even when the defense is there, he pays it little attention.
Dallas calls timeout. LeBron signing a 4-year deal with the Lakers. Greg, many speculated it might happen, but it was still a shock to many.
It makes sense from LeBron's standpoint. Son plays in LA for high school. LeBron has a lot of business interests as well. And also what's interesting is that when LeBron's contract ends, his son could potentially be coming into the NBA as a rookie.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Hardaway. Dallas again missing. Lakers leading by 17. Kicks it out to James. Cans it from downtown. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's got his first 3 of the game. Took more than a half to do it, though.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Doncic dishes to Hardaway. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Now here's Ball. Lobs it up there for Ingram.
Okay, you know, they say it's a make or miss league, and Ingram's touch ensures he'll do plenty of the former.
Mavericks trail by 20. Doncic with it. See, Webb, there was a time when athletes spoke up about societal issues and they were simply told to, just stick to sports. That is no longer the case.
Basketball was built on players speaking their mind. The one thing about the game of basketball, whether you're from Serbia like my friend Vladi or you're from Detroit like me, it's an urban game. And you cannot leave the problems of urban society just because you were blessed with the talent to play basketball. And so many of us speak up on societal issues. Just because we made it doesn't mean that our friends and family are out of those situations. We're not in a bubble in which we don't see how those issues affect us, our family, or our friends. And so just because we're blessed with basketball or abilities, sporting abilities, do not mean that we're exempt from the problems in society. And if we have a platform and can speak out, why not? And I'm very proud of what guys in the league has done, whether it's LeBron James and his scholarship program, or whether it's Chris Paul and others, or Steve Kerr speaking up for societal issues. For me, it's refreshing, but it also is in the lineage of the greats that started this game in basketball, speaking up for the voiceless.
And he can't get the first one. Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in. Good on the second free throw. Chris, in football, you have a franchise tag. It allows a team to keep a superstar by delaying his free agency. Would that work in the NBA?
I'm not sure if that would work in the NBA. It would be what else would reward this player in the franchise tag? Does it allow freedom for other players to come? I think that we're going to have to address some of these issues as time goes on, especially in a place like Golden State where they have so many great players there. But one of the great things about the NBA is the freedom of movement. And I don't think that we've seen really any teams get hurt too bad by the superstar leaving if they've acknowledged he's going to leave and made a trade for him. It is when that they don't acknowledge, a la Orlando with Shaq, a la a couple of other teams, they don't acknowledge that this guy may leave, that you truly end up with nothing. So I'm not sure about that franchise tag yet, Kevin. The NBA is doing great. Players are moving around, and we're going to need some other teams to combat the dominant team overall.
That free throw good from Porzingis. Both good from the line that time. Lakers leading by 22. And here is Ball. McGee in the high post. LeBron kicks to Ingram. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. 16 points for Brandon Ingram.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Outside Hardaway. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And that's how you answer back.
trading bombs the last 2 possessions. They're going that way.
Now ball. Inside. The 8-footer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And that's 23 points for LeBron.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Now here's Doncic. Jackson with it. He's picked up by James. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Stolen by McGee. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Doncic. McGee with the block. Ingram against Hardaway. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
And it only takes a few buckets for Kuzma to get going. He's a crafty, dangerous scorer.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic kicks to Nowitzki. On the wing, Jackson. Dallas again missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Porzingis with the steal. Jackson against James. Jackson passes to Doncic. 20 feet out. Good on the jump shot. Hardaway has got 13 points in the second half.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
Now here's ball. Defense right on him. We know that stars, especially superstars, get some level of benefit from the refs. What do you think of that? Is that good for the game?
I think the refs should always be fair. I think, yes, you're going to get the benefit of the doubt if you're a James Harden and you can cross everyone over and you get 10 free throws a game. He earns those most nights. But, yeah, there's going to be some nights in which he gets a call or two here because as an offensive player, you want to be so aggressive that you put the referees in a tough position to make a tough call and to see what that was. Fans want to see the best players play, not sit. So you have to be judicious with how far you go, but just sometimes slip in the tendencies. I used to get so mad when all I would do is go challenge a shot. The human kickstand would kick his leg out. The ref would say I fouled him. I didn't foul him. And the best actor in the world would get to go to the line, get a 4-pointer. And okay, Caleb, what was the question again? Stars. Oh, superstars getting.
I don't know. Let's stop. Let's stop. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Tyson Chandler, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for LeBron. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Clock is at 3. Here's Kuzma. Offensive rebound. Chandler kicks to Bullock. Pass to Rondo. He tries for 3. Great D that time from Hardaway. Dallas has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Rondo. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Lays it up off the glass.
If he's one thing, he's efficient in the paint. Rondo really good with the positioning there close to the basket.
And it's Burke with the ball for the Mavericks. Before last season, the NBA voted to restructure the lottery odds. C-Webb, you think the changes will promote, better competition?
More even odds for the bottom 5 teams. Right. That's the way that it should be. The bad teams should get the little bit of help that they're needed. And I do think that it promotes better competition. So I'm definitely happy with the way the NBA restructured the lottery odds.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
It's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for LeBron.
Well, he had a hand in just about everything they did tonight. I mean, he just didn't take a single possession off on either end. He was the complete package.
And so it's Dallas with it. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. Down low, Hardaway lays it up off the glass.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
Now here's Stevenson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Rondo finds Chandler. Back to Rondo. 3-pointer. Powell pulls it in. Now here's Burke. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, were you satisfied with the team's performance tonight?
We got a very good team, but in order for us to continue to improve, we have to go out and we have to defend. We have to play for one another, and we have to be selfless. You know, it's not about the individual, it's about the team. And if we all give in to what the team needs to do to be better, then we'll be okay.
It is a work in progress, LeBron. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.